Dynamite, dynamite. And it's gon' lie and explode cause it's dynamite. Dynamite. Hey, dub.
And now, the nigga loves to hate to love. AEW NKB4.
I ain't here for the first match. I just want to see the YWO.
Whoa.
Give a fuck about the first match. I just want to see the YWO. I don't give a fuck about the first match. I just want to see the YWO.
For life.
Fuck Samuel and John Moxley. I just want to see the YWO.
For life.
Yams everywhere. Yams everywhere. Yams everywhere. YWO. Hoes everywhere. I don't even care unless you look like the YWO. We knew Moxley was gonna win. That's why I'm here for the YWO.
For life.
Damn world order ain't no fucking trend. I just wanna see the YWO.
Too sweet.
Yams everywhere. Yams everywhere. YWO.
Damn world order.
It's Moxley going to the next round, nigga.
For life.
YWO. We ain't here for none of that bullshit. We just here for the YWO.
The following message has been paid for by the Yam World Order.
YWO. Get it how you live, bitch.
For life.
YWO. Yeah, you know, little ditty.
Yeah.
Little ditty.
Yeah.
Cause Mike, do you know what day it is?
What day is that?
It's hump day. Yeah, it's Wednesday, so you know what that means. Dynamite hailing from Albany, the birthplace of La Champion, New York. So here we go again with the results of the matches and shit. Side note, no Punk or Elite in the intro package. The first match of this week's edition is Tony Khan better get Dynamite numbers up because Paul runs the E. Well, it is a match. For the first time in about a month, we get Samuel, not Sammy Guevara, versus John Moxley in the semifinals for the world title. Was in no way a bad match, but just a match where you knew the ending was never in question. We had a bunch of chops, a few flips, and YWO. Exciting. The ending came when Ty Mello gave Mox a low blow and an attempted roll up. Surprise by Samuel, capped off with a Death Rider and the first man in the finals for the world title, John Moxley. Do you think next week match after Arthur Ashe between Samuel, not Sammy Guevara, and Kingston will be his last in the company? 6 grams because of the YWO.
Well, the answer.
And I say this, and I pose that question because all on his Twitter and all of his social media, he's been blacking out anything to do with AEW, and he's just been going by his government name, Samuel Guevara.
Well, here's my question. And this is one thing that I said earlier. Well, it's not even a question. It's a statement. Just because Cody has went over there and they gave him anything and everything under the sun, that don't mean everybody gonna get that if you think that the grass is greener over there at WWE. So
I mean,
I'm not for sure. I just think maybe he's just fucking around. But if he has a hunch that he's gonna be able to go over there and do perhaps the same shit that he did in AEW, I don't think.
For one thing, dude, unless they put you with LDF, or they putting you as the leader of and turn around the group between Angel and the cousin
Humberto.
Like, unless they pairing y'all three together, I don't see it working.
To me, I think his ceiling is going to be NXT.
Yeah.
The gold brand.
I don't see you do. I mean, you got Angel and Humberto already there.
Yeah.
Like, you got Angel, like, who to me is just waiting for that moment.
Yeah.
Like, to me, like, I would rather. I know what I got out of you, Sammy, and I don't see it. I can see Angel Garcia Angel Garza taking the fucking world title. I can see him being world champion. He has everything that I thought Andrade El Idolo had. So I'll take them before I see whatever you're going to bring to the table or care about what you bring to the table.
Yeah, like and as far as the match went, man, the ending was never ever in question.
Or being a crew with Cody, like unless Cody makes a group of like the others, he has a whole little stable where
Now, what I could see possibly happening, and this is just me, just mock booking what I think could be possible. So we know seeing that Gold brand is back, to me that means a statement. It's going to be officially once again a third brand, as Triple H wanted it to be in his vision. So in saying that, then there may be room for certain individuals from other indie promotions, not as well as AEW, to make that what it was supposed to be, before Vince's people took it over and fucked it up.
I mean, at the end of the day, you should always kind of book being a former NXT world champion, at least on the same level as being an Intercontinental champion.
Yeah, and I haven't rated anything today, but I'm gonna rate this opener, Smirnoff Ice, Red, White, and Berry, because of course the ending was very predictable, just like this drink is, because I taste the berries and the cherry.
I mean, it wasn't a bad match.
A bad match at
but
all.
I mean, we've already seen it. And, they've already feuded before, like. All the times where they were together. I think they wrestled when it was. I know they wrestled when it was the Inner Circle. I know they beefed then, but I'm not sure if they did when he was the JS, because I don't think Sammy was part of the JS long.
And
I mean, he did, but you know what I'm saying, it was like a week or two before the fucking cage match, or like a month before that cage match, and then
And where the money is, of course, you're talking Arthur Ashe Stadium.
Oh yeah.
Why would you not put Mox over and put him in the finals?
I mean, there's no reason to hit that whole. We're gonna let the young guns take the ball and run it.
Yeah.
Like the only young gun I see is MJF, and he came out and cut a decent promo where he got a huge pop from the crowd. And then immediately MJF buried the hometown and then buried everyone in the world title picture and made fun of Moxley addiction problems. And he said Stokely helped him win the chip at All Out.
That's his best friend, by the way.
And Jade's former publicist, been friends since he was 19, which bought out Stokely and his group that he named the firm. He put over his crew, saying Morrissey is our world title guy. The Guns is going after AEW tag titles. Lee Moriarty is going after the Pure title, and Ethan Page is going after the All Atlantic title.
Okay,
we the firm.
They should have had phone tap,
right,
play in the back. Oh yeah, congrats. I guess in MJF, he's engaged to his lady now too, but he was like, even though that's going on, I'm still out here.
Yeah. In these streets.
Don't get it twisted. But man, is it great and refreshing to see MJF back, man. And
but look, what's so funny is Christian goes down. He's like, we'll just bring MJF back.
Yeah, there's no problem. Here you go.
You want somebody to talk that shit? Here you go.
Get that same energy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it's great to see MJF back, and man, like I've been saying, man, like his first title should indeed be the AEW Championship.
I mean, it definitely could have went either way. I mean, because he's lost before. That's why it didn't matter. If he never lost and it was always winning every big match feud and all this shit, then that would have been something different. But he's lost several times.
Yeah, but I always said just of his character and what he is and like his age, like just to be that big of a prick and win that title. Everyone's gonna pay.
Do you know how big? Do you know how big he could have made the TNT title?
Yeah, I just don't think he needed that. He was already.
I'm just saying, but he would have made that title.
Oh yeah, indeed. And where's well, what do we do with Shawn Spears now?
Who's saying Shawn Spears is gone?
Well, we're not saying he's gone, but we don't.
Who's saying that Shawn Spears is not part of the
under this new regime? As well, I guess the firm. You know what I'm saying? Like, where does he fit? Or is he just gonna be MJF's?
But that's Stokely's thing.
What's that?
Like the firm, they're just some hired guns.
Yeah,
they're not. That's not. MJF is MJF.
Yeah, so I guess Shawn Spears could definitely make his return then as the chairman.
He can still be in, MJF's right hand man.
Yeah,
and that doesn't have to not be that.
Well,
be
who's
the case.
The Pinnacle?
There's no more Pinnacle.
I thought FTR and Wardlow said they were still the Pinnacle.
Okay, I mean I'm
just going off the promos they did, man.
Well, okay. Well, I don't. What they got to do with Shawn Spears? They ain't been a unit in it forever.
It's be a battle for the Pinnacles.
Pinnacles and Testicles. Jungle Boy versus Jay Lethal was next, and before the match, Sanjay Dutt kept saying, "You gonna lose because Dino King whipped your ass, and you's a boy, and Lethal's a man, Damon."
Rest in fossils.
Decent match with distractions and decent near falls. I mean, all the way to the finish, it seemed like Lethal was gonna win either by pulling the tights or a Luchasaurus distraction.
Yep.
But unlike the love child of Mr. Poopy Butthole and Teddy Long over here, I don't lose any to Jack Perry as he made Jay Lethal tap with the snare trap. 5 grams for me.
I rate this one to go. You go to hell. If I missed your Poopy Butthole, you're Wilt from Foster's Home for Imaginary.
I don't know who that is, but
I have to send you a pic.
You will forever, Mr. Poopy Butthole.
This is Wilt.
I'll take it. Hype video what seems to be a white version of Spoiler Bear and El Guapo Diablo Hook and Action Bronson train for a match versus 2.0 Matt Menard and Angelo Parker. Why I want 2.0 to win so badly though?
Because we give a fuck about 2.0 now. It's funny because people that you don't see anything in, like, you didn't give a fuck about Everrise at first. I remember that. And then one day he was just like, I fucks with
like, I get it. It was one of those things that I had to get. Like,
yeah.
Okay, it don't matter. You can sell for a motherfucker. No matter if your offensive moves are that great, unless you're an innovator. Like, what made RVD stand out different from everybody else? That nigga was cool as fuck. That nigga was cool as shit. He had dope ass moves.
Yep.
His promo game didn't need to change because it was like, hey, I'm RVD, I'm the shit. Look at me, I'm the fucking, like, there's certain products that you don't need to change, and they're specifically just unique in a way that it can't be done. You know what I'm saying?
Once when he found his, like, hey, I could just be myself. And that's when it finally clicked. Same
thing with motherfucking Parker and Menard. Y'all think it's comedy.
Yeah.
Y'all think it's fucking comedy. Y'all can go in the ring. Like, that's not a problem. Like, I've never said y'all was a horrible talent. Don't get me wrong. There's motherfuckers on both brands, and I'm like, trash. You know what I'm saying?
And
like,
just at the whole opening of the JAS.
Yeah.
The epitome of sports.
Entertainers.
Stupid shit like that, man.
Yeah, like,
the intensity this nigga screams. Matt Menard screams every fucking time he's in a promo, no matter how serious it is. It's always intense. Fucking Angelo.
Staying too. It's always flicking that shit on the comb. You goddamn, like, come on, bro.
That shit's dope. Angelo Parker.
Yeah.
But man, yeah, I enjoy everything that is 2.0. And hell, if they did go over Action Bronson and Hook, I wouldn't be mad.
No, I mean, I'm not gonna be mad if the thing that happens, what I think is gonna happen is Hook continues his undefeated streak.
Nigga, Rampage is 2 hours next week.
But I'm for it though.
I'm for it, but goddamn, I was 4 fucking hours. Oh my god.
I'm with it. I mean, I mean, okay, but I'm with it.
I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, it's all about Grand Slam. Of course, it's going to be one of the bigger shows
Yeah,
of
like
the year.
yeah, I'm just here for it all. I mean,
Yeah.
like shit, yeah.
We couldn't start at
Yeah, but could we start at 9?
yeah.
I don't need to watch SmackDown. That's what you here for. That's what Spoiler Bear here for. Like shit.
Yeah. You know what? That's right. I keep on forgetting, man.
Spoiler Bear.
I keep
Spoiler
on
Bear.
forgetting that's
Go
his show.
rah rah everywhere. I've seen that video about 3 times, bro. I just laughed every time I watched it.
That nigga now. As soon as that, first of all, Dotman.
The pizza tosser indie sensation, I don't know his name, was getting interviewed. Then he got the big boot to the face by all ego Ethan Page, which was then challenged by very good Danhausen.
Yes.
To a quick match on Rampage where Ethan gladly accepts. Hey, y'all, guess what?
What?
Jeff Hardy coming back. As of all of a sudden, they giving Matt Hardy some airtime as he wants to knock a couple months off Sting's little boy Darby Allin and have a match on Rampage.
Say we're going to get the new and improved Jeff Hardy. Ding, 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 ding.
I'm sober for a couple months now. Still need to make this card payment. Still need to make it, so send time.
You better do the Jimmy Uso thing. You see, this nigga's like, nigga, I ain't fucking up. Like, I ain't even talking no more, nigga. Jay, you want to do the talking shit? Even though I can do it, man, go ahead and do it, man. I'm just gonna hold my title.
Talking about never seeing this in this type of future.
Yeah.
Talking about thinking like at one point I was like, if they ever really wanted just to do Jimmy versus Jay, let's split them up. Like I feel like Jimmy got a whole career, and it's
Jimmy
like
was mouthpiece.
Then it went from that to not only Jay took it, ran with the ball.
Yeah.
Ran with it.
Yeah.
Ran with the ball. Had one of the best feuds of Roman's career. Like
absolutely.
Like that whole feud, and then how he just the right hand man, bro. Like that whole gimmick is just fire, bro. Indeed. We all know a Jay. We all know a Jay type guy. Like nigga, shit, I'll shoot everybody in this bitch. Say it, cuz I shoot everybody in this motherfucker.
And they're like, you don't want no, nigga, no.
God damn, my guy. Calm down. Shit.
I mean, it ain't
shit.
No, the nigga looked at you and he didn't acknowledge you was it. Look, man, it ain't.
This is not TV, nigga. We is out getting some Whataburger.
Man, fuck that shit. One of them, fuck that.
I just want to get my Whataburger and go home.
I wish I could get some Whataburger.
Right. Powerhouse Hobbs. Spine busted to insert jobber name here was bleeding from the mouth for the quick win. Nigga was sitting there giving a little promo after the match. He was talking about his favorite Dr. Seuss book and then bleeding from the mouth.
You didn't realize, oh shit, that's me? That's me?
That shit was... I bladed early. I wasn't meant to do this yet. Goddamn shit. Pop this shit early. And look who coming through the crowd clutching his Nana's pearls is Ricky Starks, who hit Hobbs with the mic and stood tall in the ring. So was that like a blood pack? And that nigga was like, nah, it looked like real blood, like the way that shit.
It looked pretty. It looked like blood to me.
Like, what happened?
Probably bit his tongue, bit his lip, or some shit like that.
You get too intense, nigga.
I see that shit but we see that shit all the time though. Motherfucker bite their tongue, bite their lip in the match, and be bleeding with no explanation. I like how Hobbs just bullied his way. He said Cody ain't using this shit anymore. Hell, I can come out through here.
Yeah, I don't get the pearls, man. I was like, what the fuck? Why pearls, nigga?
Niggas be trying to make shit trendy that it ain't caught on yet. It was some other nigga that was wearing pearls in the hip. I think a producer or something like that.
Why would you want to wear something that's... has it ever been deemed male jury?
I don't think so.
So out of nowhere match, that doubles as a this is 420 member of the week, most improved player, and
Oh, you didn't know? Your ass better call somebody.
because this match is replay worthy and must see as we get the newly crowned trios champs versus the tag team champions for the AEW Tag Team Championship. And all I gotta say is, what a fucking match, as there was overhead chops from Keith Lee and a bunch of luching from the other three. Penta hit a Canadian Destroyer off the back of motherfucking Sin Cara.
Oh my God!
That shit, man, that shit popped me so hard, bro.
The whole was set up for the Spanish Fly first, and then he hopped over and hit that. I'm surprised Keith Lee took that shit.
Yeah, that shit was fire.
Yeah.
That was probably the only spot I could cover before this finish where Lee hit the FU for the win. 7 grams for me. The Claim came out and said, don't you fucking dare interrupt our rap, and we gonna get them titles at Arthur Ashe.
Are they? So you didn't want them to pull the trigger at All Out. Hell, Grand Slam has only been, 3 weeks later? Something like that? Is that still something that we do, or do you still think it's too early?
What you can do, and I can see them doing this just for the simple fact the tag title's never really been hot potato.
No.
Like, it went from Kenny Omega and Kenny Omega and
Adam Page,
the first ones. Were they the first tag champions? No, that was SCU.
Yeah, SCU.
Who did SCU drop them to?
Went from SCU to, was that when Page and Kenny got them?
No, it was somebody before that.
And Adam Page and Kenny Omega it was.
Then then the Bucks got it. Then what was it? Lucha Bros. Then the Bucks.
No, the Bucks got it.
Then the Lucha Bros.
The Lucha Bros.
Like, it's not been a lot of tag teams that had it, so
right.
There's no problem for me. And then what? Then the Lucha Bros got it. No, then the Bucks got it again.
No, the Bucks got it. Then the Lucha Bros. FTR.
The FTR lost it to Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy. And Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus had it for their whole reign.
No, because Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus took it off of the Lucha Bros. That's when Pentagon.
So Lucha Bros took it off. Who took it off FTR? Don't you ever do that again?
I mean, whatever.
Question me.
Well, whatever we was saying, it was right. So I just need to be verified, nigga.
Yeah. So to me, hot potato when like you have them win.
Okay.
You have the Acclaim win.
Okay.
If the Guns are going after the titles, what you do is you have a rematch and maybe Keith Lee and Swerve get the titles back because the Guns screw them over.
Okay.
Maybe you have like a 3-way feud and maybe the Keith Lee and Swerve come out as a 2-time champion or some shit. Or you just start the build of fucking Swerve being an independent guy, because, I mean, it's not like they're hurting for tag teams.
Yeah, I mean, they had a nice little run, and this is the beautiful thing about it, because this is where I love the fact that their roster is so deep. Without CM Punk there and the Young Bucks or the Elite or whatever, and also with Malachi Black taking a break, or whoever else may be injured, this is where you have time for these other stars to get the spotlight.
Indeed, man. Like, there's what we always was saying that was a problem. It turned out to not be a problem at all. It was a blessing in disguise. You got all this talent not on your TV screen. All this talent. Yep. You got from the Aleister Black, who's gone, and they just, not only did we guess that's what it was, no, they say it. specifically on Rampage. You think just because you think you cut the head off the snake don't mean the house is dead.
But is he? Because
well, I'm just saying that
I seen
not
like
on your TV screen. Like we know that he's gonna take at least a leave of absence for a while.
Yeah, you say you don't know if it's gonna be weeks or months, but he had a promo after a match, and I forget what promotion he wrestled for, but he wrestled I guess just this past weekend somewhere. He was like, he's been doing this for 22 years, and he's never took a break to really, reflect or, get his own shit in order. What that means, I don't know. He's like, I know y'all have questions, but just bear with me. So I still don't know. Either way, if he goes back to WWE, returns as Aleister Black, I'm pretty sure it's going to be great because he's going to be with Zelina. He's married to Zelina. It's going to make life easier for them. But if he comes back to the House of Black in AEW, I won't be mad neither, as long as he's on my TV.
I'm not gonna be mad, dude.
Yeah.
He made me a fan from defeating Pac as Neville as Tommy End on a random NXT takeover match. Like, it might have been the first one. It might even been the first NXT takeover UK match.
Right.
Pac was walking with the losers of the last match to the back, and was about to get interviewed by insert random interviewer that's not named Caleb Braxton. And before he got out the first breath, wham! He got orange punch and knocked the fuck out by the man made of juice and said, "You won't be a double champ for long, bruv."
Got snuffed.
Yeah. What a way to these little random interactions between him and Orange is making this okay. Yeah, I know I've seen y'all battle before, but that was basically the first go around of AEW.
I mean, it has definitely been an ongoing feud for years. Like, whether Pac has been face or heel, he does not like Orange Cassidy.
Right.
And
it makes for good TV.
Indeed. Do I think that Orange Cassidy is going to take that title? No, I do honestly think that is going to be for Ethan Page's to take.
Yeah, it needs to. I want to see him lose the title and just focus on being the best trios.
Yeah.
Take this trios title, and just make it. Well, no, y'all got to take it off these guys because y'all should be the ultimate trios, and we build back up maybe. If y'all want to do a redemption story, we build back up the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega to take the straps off of them.
But then I don't want to see that happen. If you want to solidify the Death Triangle being them motherfuckers.
No, I'm talking about like 7-8 months, damn near. There is no other trios champion. Like,
oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, like if the only way there's another AEW conglomerate or trios with a title, they take it from the 6-man. They take it from ROH.
And by the way, what it said, the Elite, being the Elite, has been postponed until further notice.
Right.
And so y'all got nothing else to talk about besides the fight.
I mean, at the end of the day, like I used to watch Being the Elite. I quit a while back.
What made you?
I'm wrestled the fuck out. I mean, I be wrestled the fuck out.
It's like you be trying to get away from it, but then you still be seeing shit like,
yeah.
break.
Like, I mean, and plus it's just a lot of just shit that I don't care about.
Yeah.
It's just, I get what it did for y'all, but like when y'all showing the back, you should keep it to faces and heels. I don't know why we can't keep faces and heels separate. I don't know why. That's the issue.
And I always say the internet is a good thing and a bad thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because I remember when wrestling was at its highest peak back in, back in Attitude Era when WCW was thriving. Nigga, the closest I got to anything as far as backstage news was there was this 800 number you could call to get some wrestling news.
Yep.
And that's about it. You couldn't go on the internet and look up Fightful or e-wrestling or any of these news sites to see anything pertaining to anything.
And plus, I mean, they was, it was more integrity of keeping that that just well, plus it wasn't a lot of people going outside telling news anybody who can listen their grievances about what's going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what made the dirt sheets more. That's what made the dirt sheets because there's a lot of people just talking dirt about what's going on in the business, good or bad. Like you could definitely, it could be a reason why you talking shit on this person's name because this motherfucker might be a person in power or a person in power that's a piece of shit or a toxic member in the fucking locker room, anything, you know what I'm saying? Or you just stirring up shit. We didn't have that before. It was you heard those stories on home videos and
that's what I mentioned last week.
DVDs. Like we didn't have that shit before. And like, oh shit, that was really what's going on. Like the rise and death of ECW. Like when you first, like I know they made a billion other ones, but like them first 2 discs of like talking about what happened, like, oh, cool, I didn't know all this was going on. Oh, that was a shoot. That wasn't real. Oh,
like this fucking fight that happened, 2 weeks ago now?
Yeah.
We wasn't supposed to hear about none of that.
That's supposed to be some 5 years down the line. Oh, you remember when CM Punk was there? Remember when I said this right here? Yeah, that's what that meant.
And then when you question it, because you remember back when we was a bit younger, like you just didn't see certain wrestlers for a while. Like, goddamn, what the fuck is going on with such and such? Anybody heard anything?
Mm-hmm. Now you know this is what's part of their contract.
Yeah, before they even get out the ring. Yeah, this is gonna be his last match before he takes a hiatus for a little while or whatever. Yeah, I mean,
they would just write it into it, and people was guys that like you kind of almost didn't even respect. Like once the internet came out, you kind of almost didn't respect. Like, all right, say John Cena's about to take 6 months off. Well, he's getting like Dolph Ziggler's putting him out.
Yeah,
but you kind of don't even respect him putting it out because you know he's gonna lose.
It's like, and now you.
Yeah,
well,
okay.
You kind of took the thrill away from that.
Yeah.
Now, either if you're disciplined enough, perhaps maybe you could just not go on dirt sheets. Maybe you could just not go follow anything on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or whatnot, and just stay completely away. But my question is, can you?
I mean, I don't watch a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot of shit that you tell me news all the time.
But that's because of course I like to report it on our platform,
that's where I'm so about the editorial part than the news breaking part. I've always, but that's always been my kind of thing anyway. Like I'll report the news, but I mean it's not what I do.
Yeah, like at the end of the day, we still want to be shocked. Entertained at this the greatest sport in the world, as Ric Flair says, professional wrestling.
Oh yeah, I mean, I can't say that. I mean, if y'all don't want to put it in the same boat or not put it in the same boat or don't put it in the same boat, my favorite sport will forever be professional wrestling.
Indeed.
Then it's basketball.
Absolutely.
Then it's, what I'm saying, like, I can't, no. I'm glad there's a break with football and basketball and shit like that. No, I don't want no break from wrestling.
Fuck
what
do you
mean?
On Mondays, like, I need that.
Like, don't get me wrong. I kind of wish like y'all consolidate your shit a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Like, give me less shows to watch.
Shit, if we could just go back to
everything being from Monday through Thursday.
You give us NXT on Thursday, Mondays and Tuesdays is Raw and SmackDown.
And give me Wednesdays, you just give me fucking
Dynamite.
Dynamite, look, Dynamite can come on Wednesdays, Rampage can come on Thursday, NXT can come on Thursday. Take NXT back to an hour.
So come Friday.
Well, you don't have to be an hour. I mean, it's cool to be 2 hours.
Oh man, but when it was an hour, it was, man.
But yeah, if you had both of those shows be an hour, whoo.
And remember, it was commercial free when it was on the network.
Yeah.
So it felt
it was really 58 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
But they ain't never gonna get that. Like, I mean, we can get it like that because I'm pretty sure like SmackDown will get way bigger numbers on Tuesday than they getting on Friday.
I just remember how great it was that 2016 when it was SmackDown Live on Tuesdays. Holy shit!
Didn't it start out on Thursday? Thursday Night
yeah.
Smackdown,
Yeah.
like that's where it started. Like
Yeah.
Thursday was a perfect day, man.
Oh,
Ain't
boy.
like what but a better day to be home. You especially
Yeah.
if you going out on the weekend, you're like, yeah, I'm just gonna chill at the crib. I'm gonna be at home on Thursday. I'm gonna be at home on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Wednesday is not really a good day.
No.
Wednesday, that hump day, is a lot of people's. I'm gonna go out in the middle of the week and drink shit. Like
Yeah.
Wednesday's not really a great day.
We got a taco
Tuesday,
half all tacos.
Jeez. Taco Tuesday be bangers, man. I had the Village Grill up this week, boy. Fucked them up.
I'm trying to think about shit. So I've been seeing we going way off the track, but shit, I love it. I'm like Sunday. So I've been seeing videos of the grinders sandwich being made, and I kind of want to try it. Tonight might be the night.
Yeah, I want to go Jimmy John's.
Jimmy's
Yeah.
John's?
Yes. Go Jimmy John's and give me one.
Yeah, that grind, like, I think I want to do that.
You gonna try to do your own?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna make a sandwich.
Really just fancy a sandwich with a little bit more seasoning.
I mean, it's just really just a sandwich, and you making that sauce, whatever the sauce is.
What is it? Vinaigrette, mayonnaise, Italian dressing, maybe a Italian seasoning, and then you'll stir that shit up in the lettuce and tomato, or the lettuce and onion, and then you lay it all over that French bread or whatever premium meats.
Yeah, premium meats. That's
Yeah.
that's the whole thing.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Shit, you kind of got me thinking about that. Gonna give me some breads. Give me some good French breads.
They said make some garlic butter, spread it on top, and then put it in the oven, heat up your cheese and your meats and stuff, and then build your sandwich.
What does it want to hear that crunch? Well, Serena Deeb, the vice principal,
Wheatgrass.
and Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, beat the fuck out of Tony Storm and Ember Moon. I mean, I don't know who booked this match, but fuck. If you've been out the shorter than 2 years, you get treated like shit. As even before D brought out the chair, that Tony Storm head got rammed into in the corner, it was a one-sided ass whooping. Deeb and DMD win and continue to beat them down even after the bell until hey, I'm a hater and I want to take Jamie to my balls. Came out in all black and looked like she was going to hit Britt, but hit Tony, then walked away as Britt was yelling, I told you outside. I told you outside.
So, all right.
I didn't understand the ass whooping.
I'm going to rate this this is a can of, this is a can of Miller High Life Light. If you've ever
God
had
damn.
that.
Wait, is that real?
Yes.
That's a real thing?
Yes.
What is that, water?
Practically.
That's old dudes.
Yeah, practically. You'll be better off just drinking a strong-ass soda.
Nigga, you sit there and get drunk off a six-pack. You can chug a six-pack of that, and you better not get drunk. I'm going to call you a whole bitch.
Yeah, reason being, S420 said, who the fuck booked this shit? You have your AEW.
Newly crowned.
Yes, women's champion. You have Athena, who is, okay. And they get destroyed by Britt Baker and Serena Deeb, who could have defeated or beat up anybody else on the roster. They could have went against Sky Blue or whoever else you could have got in there. Why did this have to happen to Tony Storm and Athena?
Like I said, before they pulled out the chair, they was getting a motherfucking ass whoop.
Yeah. I was like, the fuck is going on?
I was like, what are you curb stomp? Is Tony even fighting? Is you trying to fight? Like, okay, Ember Moon got thrown into the steps. Oh, god damn.
Yes, it exists.
Damn, that's horrible.
Yeah.
I'm totally confused. Totally. Y'all got their ass just mollywop.
That could have happened to you. Could have told that story with anyone. You could have grabbed some of the women off of AEW Dark. You get your two of your top stars, including the AEW Women's Champion, and you do that. and I'm clueless. Like that made the champion look like shit, made the title look like shit. And to me,
what is Athena then? Like, what is she? Because I thought she desperately needed a win.
yeah, absolutely. And between that, shit, where we say that sometimes this person is Teflon, no, that made Toni Storm look bad.
Yeah.
Look really bad.
It really made you look like a placeholder champion, especially since you did lose in the initial battle between you and Thunder Rosa.
Yeah.
You look like somebody just holding that belt until she comes around.
Yeah.
Like you're just there for them to say they got a division with a champion. That's it.
That's
because
better.
Jade is way more bigger of a champion than you. And she's been bigger champion than everybody, but Britt, for real, like
yeah.
Britt was the only one that like they stood toe to toe. I mean,
yeah.
Even though a person who's only had 37, I don't know how many just professional matches, shouldn't be on the same tier as you, but she is.
Yeah.
She's definitely on the same tier as motherfucking Britt. Britt can hold, can lose some matches, but damn, can't get just destroyed.
Yeah.
Like they were beating the fuck out of y'all with not cheating, no nothing. Nope. Like
just getting out wrestled.
Like they just pulled the chair out just to cause you pain.
Yeah.
And why would y'all sit there and say, yeah, let's do this. This makes me look good.
Yeah, like what sense does this? Now, first of all, Britt Baker nor Serena Deeb need to be put over. They're already over.
Yeah.
So who did this help?
Why did y'all? I mean, who was injured? They said somebody was injured, and they're having. Because I don't think it was supposed to be Serena. It was supposed to be. I forgot who else. They said it on, and I missed it twice. They said it was somebody else, but somebody's injured, and that's the reason why Serena D got pulled up. But that don't make any sense either, because now it definitely gives Toni someone to battle. But to me, I would like for Toni to have a good reign or whatever, but man, I feel like Serena's mad overdue for a title reign.
And it just sounds like to me they just don't have anything for Toni Storm to do right now as champion, because the bigger story here was the whole Jamie Hayter and Britt Baker.
That was
like that's the major story that was told. That's why I say they didn't need Toni Storm and Athena to even be a part of it.
Mm-mm. But remember when these two had matches at All Out? Well, Jericho and Bryan put on a better one where they watches the match, the Clash of the Castle match between Walter and Sheamus, chop each other's nipple off and said, "Tony Khan, hold my beer," as it was a chop fest, open hand, knife hand, backhand,
chop,
Ric Flair,
chop,
Chris Benoit,
chop,
Dave Benoit.
chop.
All I gotta say, it was 3 grams better than All Out because the right man won. Daniel Bryan won a little bit with a little bell lock and will face the fellow Blackpool Combat Club member Jon Moxley to see who loses to MJF for the AEW World motherfucking title. What do you rate this?
I rate this a ice cold. You can write your initials on the bottle. It's that cold. Heineken. Absolutely, man. The right person won. I knew this was going to be it. You're not taking away anything from Jericho, because, man, at his age, he's 50?
Yep.
This motherfucker is putting on matches of that caliber, man. What can that say about Jericho to tell that awesome story? Putting Bryan Danielson over, going into Grand Slam. Man, incredible shit. I thoroughly enjoyed this match. And this is week number 3. You say you got to get them numbers up. And this is week number 3 that they pulled in over 1 million viewers. And
I mean, much deservingly so. Like, it's been good quality television. Like,
yeah,
I mean, they took them lumps, but I have to say, Dynamite was the best show of the week.
Yep.
Like there's no ifs, ands, or buts. Like, Dynamite was the best show of the week again.
Indeed.
Like it wasn't even close. Like, y'all didn't even try to give. It's not even saying it was god awful. I'm holding y'all at a standard now. I didn't hold y'all at a standard before.
Yeah.
I hold you at a standard now.
And this is even with the the squashing of Toni Storm and Athena.
Yeah.
And it was still the better show.
Most definitely. Well, I mean, let me see. I think I'm gonna try this.
Girl, we've been together such a long, long time. And when you're near me, my heart does shine. So I got to ask before we start. It's a question straight from my heart. Can I see one today?
Can I get one today?
Oh shit, man! What?
All right, stop.
Roach clip.
I mean, I thought we said it. I mean, it's the whole show.
Last shot.
Mike, do you know what today is?
What day is that?
It's Friday, so you know what that means. Rampage coming from the same place that Dynamite did. So here we go again. What are the results of the matches? Shit. We start with the 12th time we see Darby Sting, Little Boy Island versus Matt Hardy.
Pain, feeling pain.
V-Winner.
Pain. Oh yeah.
V-Winner. Pain, the pain, and the pain. I'm so insane, going to range, living in a drain. Well, after a bunch of fucking bumps, Matt Hardy lost. Following the match, lights went out to reveal Brody King and Julia Hart. And he said, like I said earlier, just because you cut the head off the snake does not mean you cut the head off the House of Black. You must face me next week, nigga. An Extreme Rules match. After King hit a lariat on Hardy, this still has Venom. King challenged Sting and Allen to a no DQ match for Dynamite Grand Slam, which was accepted. And then Julia Hart swept the feet of Matt Hardy, symbolizing that he was getting lynched. What do you rate the match?
Well, first and foremost, like, I'm not saying this in a bad way. I'm like, this shit's still going on.
Yeah. Went way too long.
Yeah, the match itself, I was like, okay, that's cool. But
who was it doing? What was it doing anything for?
It was just a match, just to be a match because it was a match. It was one of them.
Like, he didn't help anybody.
But I'm not gonna say it's bad because I do want to see Brody King beat up Darby Allin again. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully Sting doesn't get hurt because. Yeah, I mean, Sting, come on, man. Sting's in the 60s, man. We don't need that to happen. No. Sting's going to do something crazy. It's grand.
They shouldn't be doing.
It's Grand Slam. Okay, so let's go. Like I said, there's a big question about what Malachi Black is going to do, but also who is this Jeff Hardy guy that's going to return as well. So I guess they're just going through the motions before these. Shit.
Hell, I can see maybe even Sting helping them win. I mean, not Sting, but Jeff Hardy even coming out and like.
Yeah,
I can see that.
Yeah,
coming back at Arthur Ashe.
I thought you were about to say, or Sting joins the House of Black.
That'd be so dope.
That would. But Brody King can definitely lead this pack. Oh, yeah. I mean, this man is a frontman for his own band. Yeah. Who is Brody? Brody King's band. They are God's Hate. They got pretty good following. Not to mention, he just so happens to wrestle.
I like to wrestle.
Where's the Butcher and Blade again? They always take breaks.
Nah, I mean, Butcher and Blade and Bunny were on Dark when they were in Buffalo.
Oh, okay. Well,
they came out to a pop and they wrestled face.
Yeah, and the Butcher, of course, the Butcher is basement for Every Time I Die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Claudio Castellingling.
Castor oil. Get it right. It's castor oil.
He came in and said he was happy that he's a champ, that he loves being champ, and BCC, Iron Shoppers Iron. Wheeler Yuta, sorry you lost your title.
But, my belt.
But we like Danny better. Jericho said he wants to get the Ocho, as he wants to be the 8th world champion, as he said he has won in WWF, WWE, WCW, and he was the first AEW world champion. Castellingling said, I'm going to beat your ass.
Now, you got one more time to get it wrong, okay? Now,
Castellingling.
it's castor oil, and it's not the one that you put in your car.
Castellingling. Castellingling. Castellingling.
Who?
Cast the Guagabaloo. What you think about this match, man? It was funny as fuck that Jericho had to have his jacket on. That nipple was burning, boy. He's like, God damn, you tell me I got to do commentary? Shit. Give me about 15 minutes, bruh. 15.
Well, I'm going to look forward to the match. Are they going to give it to Jericho?
Why not?
Yeah, are they going to give it to Jericho?
To me, it's a perfect time to give it to Jericho because Danny Garcia is the pure champion. He's never made an official decision of where he's going, where his allegiance is. He's kind of just by himself.
So honestly, perhaps that may play an important role into who wins that match then.
I mean, fire?
I'm here for Grand Slam. Late Breaking Dick, I'm unfriending you that week. So I won't. I'm just going to completely unfriend you. No spoilers.
Thread must be up Late Breaking Dick. Look. I mean, coming on there and I ain't seen no Thread now. I got to work that night. I need Thread to keep me up to date.
Yeah, I'm unfriending him.
So this is how he lost?
No, this is how he lost. We're watching John Cena versus Batista. Or is it? No, I thought
This is how he loses.
No, I thought he quit on the ramp.
Yeah, but this ain't I quit match, last man standing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I quit.
Yeah,
I quit.
You're right. You can't see me. And this heel Batista was my favorite Batista.
And then I was like, man, you laugh after this? Like, damn, I wish I could have kept this guy for a while.
Man, what was it? He was sick of the PG era. He wanted to be TV 14, but translation, them Hollywood niggas starting to throw me some major money.
Mm-hmm. Well, we had a motherfucking my 14th baby mama Willow Nightingale versus Penelope Ford.
Ooh, Lord.
Penelope Ford, hey, did not realize that. I mean, she don't really put on a bad match.
Who?
Penelope Ford.
She's gotten better.
Like, I mean, since she came back. I mean,
Yeah, she's gotten better.
You know who won? No, you don't, because I never would have thought Penelope Ford would have defeated Willow Nightingale.
Me neither.
I thought I was watching it and was kind of like not really paying attention because I was like, all right, yeah, we're just ready for
Make
whatever.
that girl tap.
Yeah. If someone had to lose, but what are we doing with Willow?
Because that's potential.
That's Bailey, dude.
Yeah, that's
Bailey. Her gimmick is set up. She wrestles well. Like, I feel like if Triple H is looking, you need to snatch her up. She will blow in the fucking main roster.
I agree.
She'll be a huge star in NXT.
Oh yeah.
Send her directly to NXT first.
Yeah, if you're not gonna take some of this talent seriously, man, like I don't see Triple H overlooking certain individuals. Man, Tony.
Tony.
Hey, Tony. You gotta get your shit together, man.
Tony.
We love you, Tony.
Come on, man. Tony.
Come on, man, Tony. Come on, Tony.
Dan Allison versus Ethan Page. Ethan Page won. Come on now.
People look, we don't give a fuck if Dan Allison wins or loses as long as that motherfucker's there.
Yeah, I mean, then they was mocking putting the spell curse on him.
Yeah.
Later, him and Stokely. I I don't really like the presentation of Stokely right now. It just kind of looks like an evil nerd. Where he used to look like a fucking like.
Where he used to wear the glasses. And
yeah, he used to look. I don't know. He just looked like an important motherfucker. Now he just looks like
just a thugged out Stokely.
Yeah. I don't know.
Because he said, that all of that, whatever he did, that was all a that was all a ploy just to get to where he's at now. He's not a publicist. He's not this. He's not that. But
yeah. We'll see.
Yeah.
Samoa Joe beat Josh Woods. Man, come on, dude. I don't. Did you care? Did you care?
I didn't. I was just waiting.
And now I understand what you were talking about sitting, like, having to make yourself go through it. I get it.
I'm telling you, man.
I was like, dude, what's the end goal? Now, if the end goal is some type of unification between the two TV titles, I'm cool with that.
Yeah, because we at the end of it, we seen Wardlow come and save Samoa Joe from the 2-1 beatdown.
Yeah, from the fit losers.
The fit losers.
We got abs.
And Josh Woods, he has talent.
Yeah, it's not saying he's trash or anything, but and he got a lot more offense than I would have typically liked to see someone like a Samoa Joe give. Like, I don't. What are you, Samoa Joe? Like,
what are you?
Like, no, for real. What are you now? Like, because if you're not a main roster guy, what are you now? You just, since you're so old and you're injury prone, are you just putting guys over?
All I'm good for ROH, man. All I'm good for, man. Don't ask me to do nothing else.
I feel like they need to go ahead and unify these belts.
I ain't showing up.
Fuck ROH. Just, take the talent and just do what you want to do. But like having just ROH is not, what you sign motherfuckers to specific ROH deals. Like, why? When you ain't got no show.
Yeah.
Do we need another goddamn show? No.
I said if it happens, then perhaps it needs to be a streaming service, and that will make people want to come and watch. But you gotta make us come too.
Yeah,
like
dude.
Right now.
You mean it's not really too many matches you can put on ROH and I'm gonna give a fuck about.
So you don't want to see Beer City Bruiser do anything?
No. I mean, I've already seen quite a few Briscoe matches. It's not like I'm dying to see them do anything.
Man, I would have so thought that they would have been in AEW by now.
Yeah, I would have freshened it up some.
Yeah.
Well, what was your last shot?
God, my last shot. That fluffy, plump Willow Nightingale.
Ditto. Where can they find you at?
Oh, man. First and foremost, man, shouts out to the fans, man. Join us, bro. Join us everywhere, man. We got the Hayes Hops and Turnbuckles page on Twitter now. Come over there, give us a like. What are you drinking on? What are you smoking on? And y'all motherfuckers Google me wherever else. It's Dotman211. Where can he find you at?
It's NKP420. Google me, bitch. You are now and have been listening to the most unapologetic wrestling podcast in all the annals of the internet. And all the bowels of Wi-Fi niggas just talking about it. These
that hops
and turnbuckles.